what are you doing up so early? Saturday's the one for me?
Happy birthday, Mother.
Birthday?
Don't tell me you forgot.
Oh, I did forget. What do you know?
Oh, now you're not that old that you have to stop having birthdays.
Oh, thank you, Angel.
Many more.
Imagine my forgetting. But it makes it an even nicer surprise, you know?
Happy birthday, Mom.
You too? Junior. Oh, you are a thoughtful boy.
Imagine Mother forgot it's your birthday.
Oh.
Hope you like what I got you.
Whatever it is, I'll love it.
Perfume. Taboo.
Taboo. Oh, no. How did you know I was down to my last quarter? Now let's see what my handsome son gave me.
Well, I didn't know just what to get, so I let Marilyn Morris pick it out.
Yeah?
She's a girl, see, and
She'll be picking out his clothes pretty soon.
Not cut it out.
A pocketbook, and such a lovely one. Oh, Junior, honey.
Now, if you can get Daddy to fill it with money.
Yeah.
Hey, what did Pop get you, Mom?
Well, he left for work very early before I was up.
Oh, I bet he forgot it's your birthday.
Oh, no, he didn't forget. That's one thing your father's never absent-minded about.
Well, I better get dressed.
Yeah, honey. Gee, this is beautiful, Junior. Just lovely.
Pop will probably bring you home something from work.
Well, I hope it isn't something expensive. He always splurges on my birthday. Says he has a crush on me.
Well, I can't blame you, Mom. You're beautiful.
Oh, now, listen. Save that malarkey for your girlfriend, huh?
$20.
Otto, are you home?
Oh, in here, Mr. Riley.
Are we alone?
Why, yes. There's no one in the house but you, me, and Smedley.
He'll keep his mouth shut. I got something to tell you.
Fine. You talk and we'll listen.
Do you see this? Guess where I got it.
Well, I guess you got it. How many guesses do I get?
I found it.
Is that so? What's in it?
I don't know. I just found it just now, coming home on the bus.
Oh,
I was asleep in the back seat, and when I woke up to get off, it was laying there next to me.
I see. Mr. Riley, somebody lost this. You should have given it back to the bus driver.
And don't think I wasn't tempted to do just that.
Well, why didn't you?
Oh, I'm no sucker. I don't give in to temptation. Maybe it's something valuable. Then I can hock it and...
Oh, don't open it. No, take it back to the bus company before it's too late.
You think I should? Nobody knows I got it.
You and I know.
Yeah, but we can trust us.
Mr. Riley, rise above this base instinct. Why, this is tantamount to stealing.
Oh, go on. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
Yes, but what if you're caught? Would you want your two fine children to be sullied by the knowledge their father was a thief?
Go on. My conscience is clear. I ain't done nothing wrong.
Not yet, but you're tottering on the brink. I want to save you from prison.
You think they'd put me in the clink? Then I'm getting off the brink. I'll turn it in.
Fine. Oh, I've saved you from yourself. Oh, bully.
Now, let's see what I found.
You're not going to open it.
What's the harm? A dead cat. All this fuss over nothing.
Now, that's an extremely valuable fur piece.
What do you mean, valuable? It's old. Look at all the gray hairs.
Mr. Riley, this is a silver fox.
Silver fox? Just what Peg always wanted.
Well, a furman fur. There's no clue here as to the owner, but I... Oh, my, how nice we look.
Mercy, Gertrude. I simply had a whole day of nervous attention. I just came from the Hot Rocks where I had some tea and crumb buns.
What a delightful takeoff.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I better hurry home and call the bus company. Tell them to come over and pick it up.
Oh, fine, Mr. Riley. Fine.
Well, hello, my two sweethearts.
Hello, dear. Hi, Daddy.
Oh.
Hey, Peg, wait till I tell you what happened to me on the bus. Oh, hello, honeybee. While I was on the bus. What is everybody staring at me like this? I know I'm gorgeous, but I ain't that gorgeous.
Oh, Daddy, we're so glad you're home. Some people thought you'd forget.
Why should I forget? I know where I live.
Oh, darling, stop pretending, you sweet lamb.
What's going on here?
Oh, Daddy, stop teasing. You know very well it's somebody's birthday.
Oh, it is? Well, congratulations, somebody.
No, but he did forget. Well, don't you think he deserves a little kiss?
Oh, Peg. Well, if you insist. Pucker up, honeybee.
Now, you stop. My Gypsy's awfully jealous. Will you quit joking? You know it's my birthday.
I do? Oh, yeah, sure I do. Oh, happy birthday, Peg. As if I'd forget.
Well, what's in the box?
Box?
Oh, don't tell me, dear. I want to open it myself.
Oh, no, Peg, you're making a mistake.
Oh, for heaven's sake, open it, Peggy. All right,
No,
you
please,
sweet
Peg.
darling. Oh, I can't stand this suspense.
Look, Peg, you're making...
Stop clowning.
I'm not clowning.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute.
Silver fox. A silver fox. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. It's the most wonderful thing I ever owned.
Now, wait,
You
wait.
like it, honeybee? Yes, and I hate my negligee.
Oh, Daddy, I've never seen Mother so happy.
And no wonder. I got the best husband in the whole world.
That's all very true, Peg, but I got to tell you something about that fur.
What about it, dear?
About where I got it.
Where did you get it?
Well, I sort of picked it up.
Oh, you sweet, modest darling. It must have cost a small fortune. How much did you have to spend, Riley, if I'm not too nosy?
10 cents and you are.
10 cents. Well, honeybee, you thought my husband wouldn't remember my birthday, huh? Well, I was wrong. Well, I gotta go home now and fix supper for that jerk Gillis.
Stump. About that fur.
What about it, you wonderful, thoughtful, generous darling?
It's all yours, Dublin. And happy birthday. Dublin, I got something to tell you. And it may come as a shock. But that's life. Just a bunch of shocks. You see, that fur you got in your neck, it's a mistake. But we all make mistakes. That's why they have rubber mats around cuspidors. Now, about that fur, Peg.
Oh, so here you are.
Oh, hello.
A fine friend you turned out to be.
Huh? What's the matter?
What right you got making trouble between me and my wife?
What are you talking about?
You know what. Very well what. I know all about that fur piece you brung home to Peg.
You do?
Big shot. Give your wife a fancy fur piece, so what happens? My honeybee comes home with a long look on her face. Takes my appetite away.
Now, wait a minute, Gillis.
All during supper she keeps hollering, why don't you buy me a silver fox? Huh. A fox I should buy her on what my weasel of a boss pays me, I said. Shut up, let me eat this rotten cooking. You skunk, she says, buy me a silver fox. Who's a skunk, I says. You're a skunk, she says. Is that so, I says. Yeah, that's so, she says. See, that's all. That's nothing. After that, we had words.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Gee, I'm sorry you got trouble with Honeybee.
Trouble? You don't know what trouble. She threatened to leave me.
Oh, how tragic.
Yeah. But with my luck, she won't. She'll just nag and pick and nag and pick and... One thing I can't figure out. You and me, we get the same pay. We eat the same food, we pay the same rent, we owe the same people. So how come all I can afford to buy my wife is an imitation negligee imported from Hoboken, and you can afford to buy your wife a wealthy silver fox? Answer that.
Well, it didn't cost much.
Mr. Riley.
Please, Waldo.
How much? My wife says she won't let me in the bedroom tonight unless I tell her how much you paid for that fox.
Well,
And I gotta get in the bedroom. My hair tonic is in there. Come on, how much?
Well, tell her it didn't cost much. Tell her it was cheap. A bargain. A big bargain.
Yes, he practically stole it. Didn't you?
Yes. No. Leave me alone, will you, Gillis?
With pleasure. But I ain't heard the last of this yet.
Oh, this is devastating news, Mr. Riley. You gave me your solemn promise you trod the straight and narrow path. And instead you've strayed.
Oh, it really is gorgeous, Mother.
Yeah, it's slick. No kidding.
I'll never forget the way Mrs. Gillis's eyes popped out when she saw it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I wish we could keep it.
Keep it. Of course you keep it.
No, dear, it's impossible. We couldn't afford a thing like this. I don't know what your father paid for it, but it must have been a small fortune.
But he wouldn't have bought it for you if he didn't want you to have it.
No, of course he wouldn't, because he's a big-hearted, sweet thing. All his life he's been spending more than he makes. That's why we're always owing for things. He gets carried away, and before you know it, he's bought something, like this fur, on the installment plan.
Then you're actually going to return it?
Yeah, but I got to get him in the right frame of mind first. If I just up and say I'm going to take it back, why, then he'll think I don't really like it. He'd be hurt.
When are you going to tell him?
Oh, I guess tomorrow's time. Meanwhile, I'll just keep raving about how I love it. Makes him feel good when I'm happy. Your father's really a very special kind of husband.
Yeah. I guess that's because he's got a kind of special wife.
Oh, now, listen.
I know. Put an advertisement in tomorrow's paper.
Hey, that's a great idea. I'll phone the newspaper now. Come on. All clear. Come on. What's the number of the newspaper?
Dunbar. D.U. 01234. Ask for the lost and found section.
Hello? I want to put an ad in the paper. Huh? Oh, okay.
Lost and found?
Hello? This is Riley. Chester A. Riley, 1313 Blueview Terrace. I want to put an ad in tomorrow's Lost and Found column. Yeah. Well, just say, hold your wire, please. Suppose someone claims it and it ain't really his.
Oh, well, you'll have to phrase the ad so that only the real owner can claim it. How about found silver fox fur on Pico bus. Owner may have by describing same.
No, I'd better not say anything about the bus.
Oh.
And I'm only asking for trouble if I mention the fur. Yeah. I want to make sure that the real owner gets it. I know it.
Okay.
Hello? Just say this. If you think that I found something that you lost, try and prove it. Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Ryan, that was...
Come on. Well, I feel better now since I did my duty.
Yes, but that ad was quite confusing.
It was very clear. The only mistake I made is I gave my right name. Suppose somebody claims it. Then I'll have to make poor Peg give it up, and the first thing you know, she's going to be crying all over.
Ah!
What are you a-haing about?
I know the whole facts about that fur piece, and it's no use denying it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't buy it. You found it.
That is a lie. How did you find out?
I didn't say a word, Mr. Riley. Cross my heart, if I lie, hope this bent in a dead cat's eye.
Oh, no one had to tell me. I got a brain, you know. I took all the facts, put two and two together. Besides, I just listened in when you phoned the newspaper.
You're on Mr. Riley's party line.
Great invention, a party line.
You certainly got your nerve, eardropping in on my private business.
I wasn't eardropping. My radio's busted, so I listen in on the party line. I got a right to have some fun. And if you ain't careful, you're going to wind up in jail for stealing that fur piece.
Shh, I'm giving it back, ain't I? As soon as the owner claims it.
Suppose your wife won't give it up. Then what?
Oh, she'll have to. That's the law.
Wait till Honeybee hears about this. Will she give out with a horse laugh?
Phyllis, you're not telling Honeybee. She's not going to embarrass Peg and make her feel like 2 cents.
Oh, I gotta tell her. I'm in the doghouse account of this fox.
Gillis, you're not going to tell Honeybee.
Okay, I won't tell her.
Mr. Riley, you can't wait. You've got to get that fur right away.
Hey, I just got a brainwave. Suppose I stole it. Stole it back and made it look like a burglary.
Oh, that's a grand idea. Then you could return it without your dear wife knowing you deceived her.
Sure. Then I can give her another birthday present I got for her last month. It's still down at the store.
That's a great idea. Go ahead. Steal back the fox.
Well, I can't right now. It's still on her neck. I have to wait till tonight when she's asleep.
Oh, this is exciting.
Well, tell her I'm going bowling and not to wait up for me. And then when it's good and late,
You better break into the house. Make it look like a legitimate crook.
yeah, I'll make it look like a real burglar. Boy, this is a perfect setup. And I'm just the crook that can do it. Open in case there's any cops around.
I've never met a burglar before.
Don't worry, it's for a good cause. I gotta unscrew this lock.
Shh! You'll wake the family.
This ain't gonna be easy. A burglar alarm.
Now, it's your telephone.
I can never find those keys when I want them.
It's open.
Hello?
This is Mr. Legler across the street. I just saw a burglar on your front porch.
Burglar? Thank heavens I'm home. Wait a minute, who's a burglar?
Better call the police.
All right, I'll tend to it right away.
What's up?
Oh, it's that snooper, Mr. Legler, across the street. This is supposed to be a free country. A man can't even rob his own house in peace.
Well, now's our chance. Let's do the job.
Yeah, Dumpling, everything's all right. You can go back to sleep.
Oh, I'm so glad it's you, dear. You know, I thought it was a burglar.
Burglar? That's a hot one.
Oh, anyway, I got my beautiful fur right next to my pillow.
Good night, Waldo.
Good night.
Come on, dear. Breakfast is ready.
Dumpling, I got something to tell you.
Yes,
And there's no time like the present.
that's right, dear.
So I'll wait till after I have my breakfast.
Oh, you got something on your mind, dear?
Yeah, I got sort of a headache. I think I'll put an aspirin in my orange juice.
Oh. Oh, who can that be so early in the morning? Oh, hello, honeybee. Come on in.
Just fine. I know it's awfully early, but I may have some very interesting news for you.
Really?
It's about your lovely fur. I saw an ad in the paper this morning.
Well, go on. What's the ad got to do with my fur?
Well, first, may I take just a teeny-weeny look inside its mouth?
Inside its mouth. Yeah, sure. There it is.
See? Uh-huh. Just as I thought. See these initials? It says T.S. See?
T.S. That's funny.
Darling, your initials aren't T.S., are they?
Well, I guess Riley bought it secondhand. Yeah.
He didn't buy it at all.
Just what are you trying to insinuate?
Oh, well, this ad explains everything. Here, go on, read it.
Lost silver fox, Pico bus, initials T.S. Oh. Riley? Riley?
Yeah, Dumpling?
Did you find this on the Pico bus?
Yeah, Peg.
Well, I guess I'll be running along now. Toodaloo.
How could you do a thing like this to me?
I tried to explain to you, sweetheart.
I've never been so humiliated in my life. You found it on a bus. You practically stole it. And then you let me think it's a present. Well, aren't you going to say anything?
Peg, you're hanging an innocent man.
Daddy, Mother says to come eat lunch.
Did she ask for me?
Well, not exactly. She told Junior to tell me to tell you.
She won't even talk to me secondhand. So two can play at that game. You tell Junior to tell your mother that I ain't hungry.
Won't Pop come in?
He says he isn't hungry.
Neither's Mom. Listen, Pop, you don't understand women. Mom's just dying to forgive you if you'd only explain.
And I'm just dying to explain if she'd only forgive me.
Come on, Daddy. We'll help you.
Okay.
Mother, Daddy's here.
Tell your father I see him.
She says she sees him.
Mother sees you. Go on, say something.
How do you do?
Oh, come on, eat your lunch.
You spoke to me. You spoke to me, Dumpling. You forgive me.
Yes, but I'm still as mad as I can be. How do you think I felt when I took that fur back? I felt pretty small.
Yeah, I guess it broke your heart, sweetheart.
Don't be silly. I didn't like the fur that much. Made me sneeze.
You didn't like it?
Oh, it was beautiful, but I can live without a thing like that. What made me mad was Honey Bee Gillis.
Oh, Dumpling, you're wonderful. I got something else to cover your neck. And I didn't find this. I bought it. Will you see it, Peg? There. It's a locket.
Gee, it's beautiful. Thank you, darling.
It's got some pictures inside. Open it up.
Where?
Stick your nail in.
Oh, look. Pictures of the four of us.
Yeah. My picture didn't come out so good. It looks just like me.
Yeah, and look here. A curl from each of the children's hair when they were babies.
Gee, Dumpling, everything I give you makes you sneeze.
I'm not sneezing.
Don't cry, Dumpling.
I'm so happy I want to cry.
I'm happy too, Peg.
Oh, Riley. Oh,